Brightest blessings, everyone. Sitting here in a parking garage waiting for my friend, not going to tell you her real name, better known as the Film Alchemist, to interview for her internship. But I've been wanting to make a video, so I'm going to use this time to actually speak to you on a certain issue. I'd already done a video regarding bullying. You know, everybody's had this issue with bullies and bullying and all that crap, and making it into a gay issue, not a gay issue, whatever. I don't necessarily think it's a gay issue. I don't think it should be considered that type of an issue. I don't even know if it's technically really even a bullying issue, to be honest. I know this is going to be kind of strange and everything, but I think when push comes to shove, even bullies have their place. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, bullshit, who the hell wants to be bullied, all that crap. Well, when push comes to shove, it's basically just learning to deal with your shit, whether you're the bully who basically bullies other people because you're insecure about your shit. Sorry. Or if you're being bullied, like most of us have been and are and all that stuff. Because, you know, you never heard of this crap before, you know, where people were committing suicide because they're being bullied. But as I said in my previous video, it's so much worse now because you have the cyberbullying. And when you have someone as catty as like one of those female bullies where they're like really super catty and everything, and it's not just a matter of you getting your ass kicked or beat, you know, in school. Sorry about that, but this is a parking garage. But also you're not safe when you're home because of shit that's put up on the web or the internet for everyone to see, whether it be pictures that have been photoshopped or something to make you look horrible and then put up on the World Wide Web for everyone to see. Well, that's a totally different issue as well. You know what I mean? I think that's worse than original bullying. So I will give credit where credit is due. You know, it is worse in a way, you know. But I think bullying is very important because you have to know how to deal with shit that comes along. Because if you're not bullied in school and learn how to deal with it there, then you're going to be bullied in life in general. And you're going to have to learn how to deal with it sooner or later. What I have a problem with is the faculty, the teachers, the principals, adults in general that are on school grounds for whatever reason, witness this bullying and don't do a damn thing because it's something that they don't particularly agree with. Okay, for example, you're going to be bullied for anything. Too tall, too short, too fat. Whether you, for girls, whether you develop early or late. Not as smart, slower in learning, glasses, braces. You name it, someone's going to fuck with you because of it. Anything that makes you different in any way, shape, or form, and sometimes not even just different, someone's going to fuck with you about, okay? You name it, even just a name, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? But when there's certain things that in this society that people consider more acceptable to give people a hard time about, and other things not so acceptable. If you're giving someone a hard time for being Mexican by calling them racial names like a spick or a beaner, for being black by calling them a nigger, for just being fat or having pimples or having a bad complexion or glasses, people do not accept that as acceptable. You will get stopped by the faculty. But if a faculty member does not happen to agree with homosexuality or just doesn't like gays in general, and they hear people yelling and hollering at people, beating up, maybe not beating up sometimes, but if someone's sitting there giving someone a hard time, calling them a faggot or a dyke or something like that, I have seen personally where faculty members don't even blink an eye. Like there's nothing wrong with it. For example, when I mentioned Depp Fox's video where he had, and I will see if I can get a link to that video as well down in the crotch bar. It was someone who had a video camera, or probably off their cell phones, where they were in the middle of a high school football game and they were chanting to the opposite team, "Powder blue faggots." Okay? I'm pretty much willing to bet that there was some faculty member in that crowd. I didn't hear anybody protesting that. I didn't hear anybody saying, "Okay guys, knock it off." I didn't hear shit. And it's wrong for the other team to sit there and chant as the people who make comments, "Well, gee, it's wrong for us to call them powder blue faggots, but if they call us, what was it, Halloween homos, then that's okay." No, it's not. You shouldn't be chanting that, and it should not be any more acceptable than Northside niggers or Southside spics. It should be just as disgusting and despicable. I said it then, and I'll say it again. They should not be chanting Halloween homos. They should not be chanting powder blue faggots in the crowd. And the teachers or the faculty members should not encourage it. And yes, they are encouraging it when they don't say shit about it. When there's someone being beat up for any reason, including sexual orientation, the teachers, the faculty members should break it up. When they're encouraging violence by just words alone, the faculty should be breaking it up, should be discouraging it by punishing those that have been doing it. The faculty needs to set an example. Blessed be.